Greetings, YouTubers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's story time, and the title of this story is Don't Be Stuck on Stupid. My late sister, that was her favorite phrase. Every day when I talked to her, I had phone conversations. Sometimes I would talk to her 2 or 3 times a day, and we would always end our conversation. She would always say to me, "Don't be stuck on stupid, Verda. Don't be stuck on stupid." Okay, I'm going to give you 3 examples of being stuck on stupid from my elder sister. All right? Example number one. When my late sister, she had cancer, and my elder sister was her caregiver at that particular point in time. And my sister had a neighbor that lived next door that was really fond of my sister. And I mean, she looked out for my sister. And I really appreciated what she had done for my sister. So my husband and I, we gave her a little token. And my sister goes, "My name is in that pot." "No, your name isn't on this. If you want to give her something, you put some money up and you give her some money, not this. Your name isn't on this. You didn't contribute to this." So that's one example of her trying to play me to be stuck on stupid. Example number 2. When my husband passed, I was 60. Now, when he passed, she did not come. She did not support me. Now, if she had been married, I would have been on 65 South heading to her. But she's never been married. She's never had any children. But if she had I would have been down there quick, fast, and in a hurry to Alabama to see about her. But she didn't feel the same way about me. But anyway, he passed, and she didn't come. She called. She said, I'm not going to come. But I tell you what, when you get ready to fill out the insurance forms, then you call me and I will come. Wait a minute. I got mad. I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you don't think I know how to fill out an application? You don't think I know how to put my name, my address, my phone, my social, all that information on an application? I was so mad at her. I didn't speak to her for 2 years. That's just how mad I was at her. Now, we go on. This is the let me shock you. This is the shocker from my elder sister. Number 3, she had the nerve to tell me that she raised my son. Can you believe the words that came out of her mouth? She raised my son? Really? When she graduated from college, she moved to California. I'm in Indiana. She moved to California. From California, she went to Georgia. From Georgia, she went to Alabama. She's been living in Alabama probably 30-something years, for decades. Come on now, you raised my son from California, Georgia, and Alabama? Really? Really? Oh, you know I had to check her. I had to check her. She wasn't going to get away with that one. No, you changed some diapers. Yes, I'll give you credit for that. When you came home every year for a week's vacation, you brought him maybe a shirt or a pair of pants or some socks or something, a little token. I'll give you that. But that is not raising a child. Where were you when he was crying, when he was sick, and I had to give him medicine? Where were you when he took some medication and he slept, and I had to call the doctor and tell the doctor, he got into some medicine. What's going to happen? What do I need to do? He'll sleep it off. And I'm sitting there on the side of the bed waiting on him to wake up, holding him, checking him every so often to make sure he's still alive. Where were you when he needed haircuts, when he needed shoes and clothes? Where were you when I had to pay school fees? Where were you when I had to pay rental fees, when I had to go to PTA meetings, the Little League games? Where were you when I had to instruct him who to go out with, who to play with, who not to play with, whose house not to go to? Where were you when I was raising this child? You coming once a week and giving him a little gift, that's not raising him. And you sending him letters in the mail talking about me and I'm his mother, that's not raising him. No. I had to check my sister. She really thought I was stuck on stupid on that one. I wasn't going to give her that. No, you're not getting that glory. I paid my dues on my child. I suffered. I went without. No. And then she go, how you fix your mouth? to tell me you raised my child? My husband and I raised that boy. It wasn't my husband and my sister and I. No, it was my husband and I. Not you, my sister. No. Oh, you talking about really? People really think you stuck on stupid because you don't hoop and holler and fuss and cuss. They think they can just run over you and just say any crazy thing to you. But sometimes you don't. I just let people say whatever. But hey, sometimes you just got to put them in check. And those 3 times were times when I really had to put my elder sister in check because I am not stuck on stupid. So don't, YouTubers, don't be stuck on stupid. Don't let anybody say anything to you and get away with it anyhow. I can't believe she told that barefaced lie. And she's in the church now. She called herself a Christian. But she told me that barefaced lie that she raised my son. No, my son. She raised him. Where were you when them girls was calling? Is he home? I said, no, he's not here. Oh, you know you lying. He must be there. He told me he would be there. Wait a minute. Where were you when I was going through with that child? Where were you when he was eating me out of house and home? And he would just leave a little bit of milk in the gallon container just to say he didn't drink it all. And where were you when he was always saying, well, Mama, I assumed he loved that word and I hated that word. Mama, I assumed. I said, stop assuming. Stop assuming. But you're not getting that glory, big sis. From baby sis, you're not getting that glory. Because you were not there. A week's vacation. And then when you were here on vacation, you didn't stay. You just used our home as a hotel. You was out with your friends doing whatever you wanted to do, enjoying yourself. It wasn't like you were there monitoring him. Where were you when we had to pay babysitters? Where were you? Really? You raised him? Really? Oh, the nerve of some people. YouTubers. You hear me and you hear me good. Don't be stuck on stupid. As my sister would always say, don't be stuck on stupid, YouTubers. Don't be stuck on stupid.